Hello, everybody. I'm Christopher Paul Bunyan Phillips,
Dad!
back from a long journey in the Arctic tundra, where Brian Williams and I started to the North Pole. Oh, we were under machine gun fire. Wait. Okay, I'll stop. All right, my name is Christopher
Dad.
Phillips, and you are?
Callie Phillips.
And we're going to do a
Socrates Cafe.
Cafe.
Oh, one thing.
One thing.
Next thing, we're gonna do some how-tos. Okay?
Yes, Kaz starting a whole new series. We'll go ahead and plug this show, like Jon Stewart used to plug Stephen
Jon
Colbert.
Stewart.
He lived in the same dorm as me.
The
Did you know that?
Jello
Belly. She
pill.
calls my belly the Jello pill. Anyway, Callie, what's the question? What's the question for today? What's the question de nuit?
How do you know if someone is trying?
How do you know if someone is trying? Well, what are your thoughts?
If someone does something lots of times and they just can't, like the in the socks.
I don't understand either of those. Tell me more about that.
Like when I always take out my tongue in the socks, and I always try not to do it.
And what about the sock?
I always take out my tongue
In the Socrates
socks.
Cafe?
Mm-hmm.
In the socks?
Yes.
Is this a sock?
Socrates Cafe.
Wow, I like that. The socks. I
Dad,
love it.
Ooh, I'm gonna go get something.
Oh, here she goes, ladies. Remember, this is a fancy production where you.
It
don't
smells like
sock.
Dad's foot.
Oh, thank you. And what is that? A good smell?
Dad.
So, how do you know when someone like one time, like sometimes we, can you? How do I know like when you really are trying to be a good student?
A good student,
Mm-hmm.
if you are quiet and then start to your neighbor and what are we gonna play at recess? But if you're quiet and then you just can't, and then you start sharpening your pencil.
What does that mean?
You're trying to pay attention, but you're bored.
You're bored, so you're not. So how can I teach? Okay, here's an example. I used to get A's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet my teacher would say I wasn't trying hard enough. She would say I can do better.
What?
Yeah, she said, Chris, you're good at this. You know, you're like naturally good at it, but you could actually push yourself and be even better.
Oh, the teacher says that same thing to me in clarinet class.
Really? That he thinks you're good, but you're not really trying?
I always really try, but they say you can do better than that.
Does that inspire you, or what does it do?
Yeah.
Because like you come home and you practice for hours. You don't even call it practice. You just come home and start playing.
Mm-hmm.
Playing
Oh, the same with the piano and the flute.
Yeah.
I mean the record.
So,
the small flute and the
yeah.
big flute.
Well, you really do try. I can tell. And when you make mistakes, you don't get upset. You just get back and get to it.
Guess what? I have made lots of kids happy, like in Sibley's friends' birthday parties.
Yeah.
I always make them presents, and their moms then tell my mom that they have been playing with that for hours.
So Callie makes the most incredible presents. Do you do it? Do you try to make them happy?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're incredible. I wish I had one here. You just made like a dentist. What was that?
A dentist box.
Here we go off camera again. And coming back on.
I made this for
Callie
Dad.
made this for Dad. Entrepreneur that she is, I bought it from her.
Multimedia.
Multimedia. What's it made of, sweetheart?
It's tissue paper. What's this called? Cotton. Rug. Glitter. String. What's this?
Cardboard.
Cardboard.
So let me ask you.
Pebbles.
Pebbles. Did you ever watch the Flintstones?
Even clay.
Yeah. Look at that.
Play-Doh paint. Watercolor, Japanese ink.
Wow.
Fabric, and stitch.
How long did it take you to get to Japan and back to get the ink?
Dad.
Oh. Was I trying to be funny and not succeeding?
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Callie, how can I tell that you were trying with this work of art?
And I didn't use fingerprint.
Oh, there she goes off camera again. Bang. How do I know you were trying?
Trying. I just did.
So if you just do it, does that mean you're trying?
Mhm.
It does.
You try, but if you make a mistake, do you know what?
What?
I tried. In that, I didn't erase one thing. If I made a mistake, I kept on going and transporting that into something else.
That's so you would.
I also used chalk for it.
Yeah, so you would just cover over the mistake by just keeping moving forward.
And crayon.
Wow. If you try and you don't succeed the first time.
I also used some pencil and everything. All the art supplies.
I know. Guess who bought it?
But I didn't use glue.
I was so impressed.
I didn't use glue. That's the thing. I didn't use any glue.
Right.
I used Vaseline and tape and even paint.
You used Vaseline?
No.
Callie, if you had messed up and quit trying to cover it up to make something even better, if you just stopped, would Daddy have thought it was worth buying?
No.
What?
Because I just did it so many times and it was perfect.
So you tried and tried and tried.
Mhm.
And you made something beautiful. And you made this.
One thing. Look. This.
Can you make sure it's on camera?
This was gonna be a boat. And then it just didn't turn out. Then I made it a castle.
So you didn't give up. You just made it something even cooler. Like sometimes, I remember when Daddy first sat down to try to write a book. It was so bad. It was so bad. But I kept doing it. And I wrote over the bad stuff. I went over it like 50 times until I made something pretty decent out of it. That was my first book, Socrates Cafe. Yeah, I wrote about all my first socks. Yeah, we call them. I love that. Well, I hope you enjoyed us. Like when we try to do a dialogue and it doesn't work out, what do we do again on the video?
Like when the...
Yeah. Do we do it again?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was good. We're now going to switch over to Callie's How-To channel, where Callie's going to try to show everybody.
And Dad, too.
And Dad.
Well, both.
How to do what?
A paper airplane.
And how will the viewers know whether you've tried and succeeded in what you're attempting to show? How will they know that you've tried and succeeded?
You find it out.
Oh, that's called, I'm tired of doing this Socrates Cafe now. I want to get to my how-to show, right?
Yeah.
I did. Thanks for not trying. Okay. Until next time, I'm going to go back to the Arctic. Brian Williams is waiting for me. We are only...
He isn't.
No.
Brian
Okay.
Williams.
And yeah, he's there. He's there. All right.
That's not true.
Under fire, by the way.
Happy
Happy Socratizing. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Give a big smile. Oh, you really tried. All right, bye.